Hello, welcome. My name's Kathleen. I am one of the spirit operators. And today we're taking a look at the topic of demigods. So the demigod realm is in between the god realm or realms, which is considered the highest, and then below the demigod realm is the human realm, where we are. So they're in between. And the demigods have it better than we do, but they don't have it as good as the gods. And the demigods can see what's going on in the god realm, and they are consumed with jealousy, so much so it afflicts them mentally and physically, because their bodies, their possessions, their environment, like everything in the demigod realm is just inferior to the god realm, and they can see that. So they are constantly going to battle with the gods above them due to this jealousy, because they want what the gods have. So they think if they go to war with them, they'll be able to attain it. But they can't. They always lose. And quite often they get killed in battle. So I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe that shamanically, when I would assume most practitioners go to upper world, they are going to this demigod realm. Now, I've been there. I've also been higher up in the god realms. So I'm not 100% sure that the upper world shamanically is the same thing as the demigod world. It might be the lowest god realm, the desire realm, but there is a difference from what, like from my point of view, from what I have experienced. Yeah, so I'm really sure, like I would say 75%, maybe higher, maybe 80% sure that the demigod realm is the same as the upper world shamanically. But I can't say what other people are experiencing. I only know what I have experienced. So, yeah, the demigod realm, like when I have visited there, quite often I have seen them preparing for battle. I have seen them practicing, training for battle. I've even been doing some of the training myself. Sometimes they will ask me to do that. Doing that for my point of view and from what they're helping me with is self-defense, because I have no interest in attacking anybody. So that is going on. It has a different feeling than the higher realms. It has a different appearance than the higher realms that I've been to. So I'm pretty sure the demigod realm is upper world. But again, I don't know what other people are experiencing when they go to upper world. So for me, I have met gods, different gods, and non-gods. So I have met and worked with Zeus, Thor, and Odin, also Christ. I have met Aphrodite up there, Apollo. I have some students who I have been working with to help them do some shamanic stuff. I'm not an expert. They just wanted me to share what I know and what I do. So I was teaching. Anyway, they've interacted with Athena, Hecate, Chiron. Then also there's beings up there that wouldn't be considered gods historically, but it depends on your beliefs and your background. So they've met Native Americans up there, like deceased, famous, and like Marie Antoinette. I've met Cyclops up there, so there's different stuff going on. So I'm pretty sure that's the demigod realm. But again, the same as the god realm, like we can get teachers shamanically in the upper world. And I tell my students, and this is how I did, is they're good teachers. They have knowledge that we might not have, that they can help us with, but they don't know everything. They're not omniscient. They are still trapped within the cycle of uncontrolled rebirth that we're all trapped in. So not to worship them, and because that's, if you worship them as like the ultimate being, you're going to limit your spiritual experience and your spiritual progress. So you don't want to be worshiping any of these guys, but it's up to you. Just know that if you choose to worship a demigod or god in the god realms, you're limiting what you can actually accomplish and achieve in this life. Okay, but again, like it's totally up to you and what you're going through and what suits you best. But just know that they don't know everything. They're not omniscient, and they can't help us escape the cycle of uncontrolled rebirth because they themselves are stuck in it. They don't know how. Yes, they're still trapped here. So that's just something to keep in mind. Okay, that's it. That's all the knowledge. Well, I could share more of what I witness and experience and the difference between them, but I don't want to prejudice anyone else's exploration, okay, and discovery. I don't want people to think that, oh, if you don't experience what I experienced, then you're wrong, you're doing something wrong. No, from what, how I teach the shamanism and spiritual it's what is best for your mind. So we're all going to have different experiences. We're all going to see different things. We're all going to interact with different upper world beings, lower world beings, because it's all what's best for your mind at that time. And I don't want to influence anybody, and again, I don't want anyone to think they're doing something wrong if their experience is the same as mine. Okay, anyway, I hope this has been helpful, and maybe you've gained a bit of understanding. And yeah, if there's any questions or comments, anything you want to discuss, you can let us know in the description below, or you can always email us, spiritoperators@gmail.com. We also have a website on NeoCities where we've got blogs and other things going on, and we're on Bluesky, so you can always follow us there. Okay, I think that's it. The description should be in, the link should be in the description below. So hopefully it'll work for you. If not, maybe you can copy and paste it. Okay, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you later.